The English historian Edward Gibbon once famously said, "Every man who rises above the common level has received two educations, the first from his teachers, the second, a more personal and important one, from himself." No single school, no single teacher, no single curriculum can equip a learner with all the knowledge they will need throughout their lifetime. That can only come from the process of self-learning. We are living in a world where with just a click of a mouse or a voice command, we can connect globally. Gen Z, often called digital natives, we are not short of information. In fact, we are living in a flood of information. What we truly lack is a compass. In an era dominated by AI, memorizing knowledge is no longer a competitive advantage. How much you know doesn't matter anymore. What matters is how quickly you can learn new skills. Can you adapt to market fluctuations and chart your own course? Through a survey of over 100 students at Hanoi University of Science and Technology, the Gendemy team has deeply understood the pain points in the journey of self-learning in the digital age. Learners crave digital resources but are besieged by unverified information, fragmented documents, and spam ads. They feel lonely, floundering in a sea of knowledge due to a lack of connection and guidance. Moreover, the abuse of AI leads many into an illusion of knowledge, losing the ability to truly absorb content. And that is exactly why Gendemy was born. So, what is Gendemy? Gendemy is not just an online learning website with a few uploaded video lectures. We are building a comprehensive digital learning ecosystem, where each user truly becomes the architect of their own knowledge journey. We transform learning from a task into an experience. Our ecosystem comprehensively integrates from a learning social network for community connection, lesson management, and personal or community libraries to organize knowledge, to spaced repetition mechanisms, time and productivity management to maintain discipline, all accompanied by a robust security system. In essence, Gendemy creates a sustainable development loop, closely following the learner's journey from the stage of setting goals, planning studies, systematically managing learning content, reviewing, and even turning knowledge into personal assets to share with others. Thus, the ecosystem continuously blossoms from the very intellect of its users. According to constructivism, developed from the research of psychologists like Jean Piaget, Lev Vygotsky, or von Glasersfeld, learners do not merely receive information passively. Instead, they construct their understanding through personal experiences and social interactions. At Gendemy, the learning social network feature breaks the isolation of self-study. Artificial intelligence is also cleverly integrated to assist, summarizing lessons, creating flashcards, verifying information. However, AI acts only as an assistant. The learner remains the one who directly filters and adjusts the knowledge, ensuring proactivity. Coupled with the spaced repetition mechanism, flashcards, and quizzes, the process of memorizing and evaluating performance becomes intuitive and effective. Gendemy doesn't stop at being a conventional learning management system, LMS. Behind the platform is a team of dedicated experts, constantly constructing a high-quality academic environment. Gendemy's core weapon is content synchronization. Lessons are built in the form of mind maps or docs, creating systematic links that help the brain remember deeply. The system allows seamless transition between mind maps, notes, and presentations, while easily exporting files for offline storage. This environment also optimizes focus with a Pomodoro timer and integrated background music, helping learners quickly enter a high-performance flow state. In the AI era, human value lies in creativity and adaptability, not rote learning. Gendemy's goal is to equip learners with self-directed learning skills, the master key to breakthroughs. When learners know how to independently seek, evaluate, and update skills, they will be ready to forge future careers. That is true freedom in the digital age. Let's join Gendemy in giving learners a reliable compass, empowering them to confidently construct the future.